Hmm.
I like the little like spooky sounds like in the middle, like the ooh, I really.
Yeah. Yeah. Hello and welcome to another episode of Music and Words Unite. I am your co-host Troy, and with me I have my friend and co-host Mark. How you doing, Mark?
Hola.
All right, and today we are going to be doing a pretty fun, cool episode. This is a proto-ghost episode, meaning this is music that Tobias Forge was writing and performing prior to Ghost, and we're going to be reviewing the album Far So Noir by his band Subvision. So, Mark, had you ever heard this album before?
Never even heard of the band before.
There you go. This is one of the things that I have heard of for a long time. I heard a couple tracks, but I never actually sat down to listen to the album. So I was saying, you know what? Now that we have a YouTube channel, it's a perfect excuse to do that.
Mm.
And yeah, so Mark and I never heard this before, and then so I listened to this record, Mark, last week multiple times, took some notes, and I'm ready to go. And I'm happy to have you here with me. So. Mark, something you might not know, whenever this episode comes out, we actually did another Proto Ghost episode, which was his band Repugnant. So we reviewed that album as well. So look for that one on the channel. And we had a special guest, our death metal expert, to come on for that one, Mr. KT Smith. So look out for that one. And so far, but Mark, this is a band called Subvision, right? This came out in 2006. And the band members here is Tobias on guitar and singing and main songwriting. You have Martin Persner on guitar, and Martin Persner was actually one of the original Ghost band members as well. In fact, all through Meliora, I believe. So,
Mm.
and on bass is Gustav Lindstrom, who's also was one of the original Ghost members, and I believe was through Meliora. So this is like three members of the OG Ghost band. This is a band that they had prior to Ghost. So it's a little bit of a in a weird way, prior Ghost record, although it's obviously not Ghost music. So, Mark, let's get right into it. The first track is Room 611, and I'm going to play a clip from that. Oops, sorry, that's not the right one. Here we go. That's a clip from Room 611. This is new to both of us, right? So we can go back and forth on this. I'll let you go first, though. What do you think about this song?
It's a great opener. Right off the bat, I mean, like, if you could pull up like the album art, it really mismatches the sound of this album to me.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
I saw this album art and I was like, is this gonna be like some like weird you know, like avant-garde piano album with like some kind of like art deco like styling to it? I don't know. Because look
Right.
at that album cover. It looks like something you would see in like the Empire State Building.
Right, yes,
Um,
yeah, you're right.
but I was surprised when I heard this first track because it reminds me of that like Hives era alt rock scene. Like, have you ever listened to Interpol before?
No, never.
So they have an album called Turn on the Bright Lights, which is an awesome, awesome album. Like it's like an alt rock album from like 2003 or 2002 or something.
Hmm.
But it has that like very distinct sound like that, like the guitar in this song, like the and it really reminds me a lot of that album. It has a like the early 2000s like alt rock scene, like they kind of like I don't really know how to describe like it's almost like a post-punk revival kind of
Mm, okay.
like Interpol and like even like Muse to an extent. They had like a very similar sound. And there was another band to a lesser extent called Placebo who kind of sounded like that too. Um but yeah, like that's what the vibe I get from this song. All this song is really good though. Like
Hmm.
I like the little like spooky sounds like in the middle, like the I really like
Yeah,
I thought that was a
yeah.
cool touch. It's just like you go from like we listened to Tobias's death metal album and then you go to this and it's just like actual opposite ends of the spectrum. It's really
Right.
and I'm gonna say it right now, I'm gonna be blunt with you. I enjoyed this album much more than the death metal album, so
Fair enough. Okay.
not gonna be subtle. Sorry, Tobias.
No problem. And this is much closer to the Ghost music anyway.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. When we get there's one song on here that actually just sounds like a straight up Ghost song.
Okay.
So
I'm curious as to which one you feel that is, but
yeah, I'll tell you when we get there.
all right. So Mark, I really like this song. It's for me, it's like one of the I like a lot of the songs on this record, but it's up there for me on this album. And in fact, I really like the guitar solo in this one. Let me see if
Hmm.
I can find where that's Yeah, I mean, it's nothing flashy, but if you listen to the early Ghost records, their guitar solos sound almost exactly like that. Like they're just super melodic, simple. That's like
Yeah.
Tobias's lead playing there,
Hmm.
and I really like that sound. So yeah, Mark, I thought this was a really good one. Lyrically, I was trying to kind of get into the lyrics here a little bit, and it seems like it's about a passionate encounter that has ended, maybe in this hotel room. And I've noticed that a lot of the songs are talking about some kind of breakup or some kind of, on this album, dealing with like emotional loss from not being with somebody anymore.
Mm.
And to me, this kind of establishes that, maybe this beginning of the storytelling for it. So yeah, for me, it's a very strong song. Yeah, all right. The next one
That's
is Killing Floor. I'll play a clip from that. All right, here we go.
Like a loon desperado in my search of bravado. I'm not sure what I'm looking for, but my overreactions jump out as I adapt into the unknown. I find myself to walk alone. I wanna move, I ought feel. I need to drift into a world so unreal. I'm gonna dance up on a killing floor.
All right, Mark, that was a clip from The Killing Floor. I'll go first. One of the first things I noted about this song, obviously, this song is a lot of fun. It's a real toe tapper, you know what I mean? I was on the plane listening to this record multiple times with my headphones, and like, you know how when you're waiting for the plane to take off, and sometimes it takes forever.
oh yeah.
So this is one of those things where this is just on repeat, and I'm just bobbing my head and
Yeah.
tapping my foot, and so this was really good. There's a lyric here, Mark, that says, "I want to wail for my creator below." So it's like essentially like shouting for the devil, and dancing your emotional pain away. I'm thinking. So there's even a little proto ghost lyrics in there, I would say, for this one.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, and for me, this track is a lot of fun. It's kind of a little bit disco punk, I would almost say, right? A little bit of punk, a little bit of disco-y, really fun. And before I hand it over to you, Mark, I want to play a clip from the guitar solo. Again, I just happen to like the guitar solo as a record, but I took a note
Mm.
about it. So. What'd you think about the Killing Floor?
This song is really cool, man.
Mhm.
Like that beginning reminds me a lot of it reminds me a lot of Joy Division. I don't know if you're familiar with Joy
A
Division.
little bit, yeah. I've heard a few songs. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like I don't remember exactly what song it is, but it's on Unknown Pleasures.
Okay.
Um so I get like another kind of like post-punky vibe from the song. It's like a mix between like Joy Division, and there's like Echo and the Bunnymen I can hear in there.
Mm-hmm.
Even like Susie and the Banshees I can kind of hear too. Um, but it's like that, but it's also mixed with like the upbeat like indie slash like alt rock of like the time because this what is this 2006 this came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so at that time there was a lot of it was like an indie revival kind of. Like there was like a bunch of different bands. Like I said, Interpol was around that time. Um Another band called Block Party, which was around that time. I don't know. I don't even know if Tobias was really into this kind of stuff. That's just kind of the vibes I'm getting.
Okay.
Um the song is really catchy though. Like that bass riff that like plays throughout. The
Yeah.
solo is really good.
Yeah.
Just like the riff is really catchy too. Like the it's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
really catchy. This is one of my favorites on the album. I really enjoyed this track.
Okay, cool. There's an EP that came out before this album, Mark, called the Killing Floor EP.
Mm,
And maybe at the end, I'm just going to play a clip from one song that was not on this album because
okay.
I think you might really like it and you might, maybe you'll go back and listen to it on your own. But yeah, so the Killing Floor was like an EP so this was he must have thought this was a very strong song to kind of introduce the band with because it came out before the album.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, for me, it's a really good one. It's another highlight. All right, Mark, the next one
Cool.
is Scenario.
Cascading down right through my head. Epiphany of you in bed. Your secret's told, it's yours to keep. To greet me back from sleep. It's just a thing, but never mind. It's just the darkness of my kind. That you're not mine, but wonderful in seminario. It's just a dream, I'm pretty sure. They're just sentiments that needs a cure. That they're not truths bestowed on me. Fantasies or telepathy. It's just a thing, but never mind. It's just the darkness of my kind. That is not mine. Your diamond glow scenario. Every waking hour, I see Barry Manilow.
All right, Mark. Well, hold on. This part.
I think of all the power
It's total 60s.
I
Cool.
brought between our pillows.
All right, Mark. So this is Scenario. Is this on me or no? This is on you. What did you think about this one, Mark?
This isn't the song I was talking about, but after listening to this again, this sounds like a Proto Ghost song to me. Just like the beginning, especially
Okay.
like the song's really good. Like come on, like that intro, that that just reminds me of like even like Ritual or like Opus Eponymous. And, like
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I'm right there with you. Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
This is a really good song. Like you said, like that middle part, which sounds like 60s chords, is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's a relative. A lot of the songs on here are pretty short, which is like, not necessarily a bad thing. Short and sweet.
Right.
This is a good track though. Good ending. Has the second most plays out of all the tracks on here, which is kind of surprising to me.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a good track. It wasn't one that I was like blown away by, but I still really like it. Yeah. What did you think?
This was one of my favorites actually on the record. I read
Okay.
that this was maybe the first single from the album.
Maybe. Yeah.
And in fact, Mark, that Scenario chorus, this part right here, fall apart.
Think of all the power.
If you listen to this song and you listen to the chorus of Death Now from the first Ghost album, I'm just like,
Yep.
it's very similar, actually. It's a very similar chorus.
Death now.
Yeah. Anyway, so this is definitely like a proto Ghost song, I would say, as you correctly called out there. Yeah, for me, this was a really good one. And even the lyrics are kind of cool and kind of funny. So there's like, to me, this is him recounting a scenario of his heartbreak. Like, and there's a line that says, "Every waking hour I dream of Barry Manilow."
Yeah.
And there's a note about that apparently from their maybe old school Facebook page or something like that, where it's saying like, this is an allusion to a Lothario character who would take your girlfriend away behind your back. So yeah, I don't know. I don't, just in the research I found that. So yeah, I thought that was kind of funny. But for me, this is a really good song. It's another strong song. One I listened to multiple times, and I'm like singing along to it, listening to it. So it's catchy, very catchy song.
All the songs in here are catchy. It's Tobias.
Yeah,
It's not surprising.
Right. So yeah, let's get to the next song, Mark, which is Cartwheeling the Void. All right.
I've been scanning my black box and my passengers. Long gone misdemeanors, aching emotional stir. I've been down that road so many times before. It kept me knocking on the door.
And then I'm gonna play the chorus. Here we go.
I've been down that road so many times before. Just one little skill to bore. Cartwheeling the void. Cartwheeling the void.
All right, Mark. So this is on me, right? This might be the song I've listened to most on the record.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I love this song. This is one that I'll continue to listen to beyond this episode. For me, this is I love that little doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, the little guitar hook, and then there's not much to the chorus, just that and the cartwheel in the void, but just the idea of doing cartwheels into the void is just so funny to me. It's like very Tobias, like, you know, dark lyrics, but like kind of funny and fun music, you know, and lyrics. So that's just that. I really like that. I really like this song. I mean, everything about this. The pre-chorus is great. Pre-chorus is great. The chorus is great. The guitar work is great. For me, this is one of my favorites. And lyrically, I really like it because it has that playfulness. But, you know, what he's talking about is feeling like doing cartwheels into the void, you know? So he's not in a good space mentally. That's what I get out of that. So, yeah, Mark, what'd you think about this one?
Yeah, this is a good track too. Again, catchy, not surprising.
Yeah.
The thing I like about this album is it doesn't take itself like super seriously. It's very fun, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like Tobias was just like, I want to make like a, you know, like a pop alt rock album and like just see how it turns out, and
Right.
actually turned out pretty well, I must say.
Right.
Yeah, the subject matter, like the name of the song is pretty silly. I enjoy that.
Yeah.
Musically, it's very simple. It's just like, you know, chorus, verse, chorus, and then the main riff in the song is very cool too. Like you said, like the
Yeah.
yeah, it's very good,
Yeah.
very catchy. I did like this song too a lot. Very good. Yeah, very good, very
Okay.
good.
All right, Mark. The next one is a ballad, so I'm curious as to how you're going to take this one. So it's Lady Morgue. Let's play a clip from it.
Her mere appearances of misery, and apparently only she could see through me. So cold, so bold, her spitting images of agony, and apparently even she could be from me. So far, so noir, if only I could look into her eyes.
All right, Mark. Well, that was a clip from Lady Morgue. So tell me what you thought about this one.
So the first time I heard this, that like chord progression, the do 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 do, reminded me of Californication by Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, wow. I did not pick that up. Okay.
So even though it's one chord short, or it's one
Right.
note short, it still like bothered the hell out of me. So
Okay, fair enough.
it kind
I
of
could
it
see
kind
why.
of disrupted my listening experience.
Yeah, okay.
But after going back though, I mean, I like it. You know my opinion on certain ballads. You know,
Sure.
there's plenty of ballads that I absolutely love, but for the most part, it's just like, come on, get on with it. You know, like we get it. You're sad. You know, no, I'm just kidding. But anyway, no, this song was good.
Yeah.
Definitely not one of my favorites. I like it though. Like I'd rather listen to like a ghost ballad.
Yeah.
I kind of just wish this whole album was just like, you know, rockers basically.
Okay.
But yeah, that I couldn't get Californication out of my head after listening.
Oh,
to
wow.
this.
I didn't even put that together, Mark, actually. So that probably would have ruined the song for me. Now I
Yeah.
think you have ruined the song for me. Thanks, Mark. I appreciate that.
Good, that was my intention. No problem.
Yeah, for me though, this song is what's funny is I was just singing it. So I've listened to this album a few times, it's very easy to sing along to because you know Tobias writes catchy stuff and good melodies. So so I do like the song, but I would say it's probably my least favorite on the record.
Yeah, I don't know if it's my least favorite overall, but it's like bottom half for sure.
So I'm gonna play a clip, Mark, of a song on Infinitesimum, and it reminded me a lot of this a little bit. Let's see. But this is, in my opinion, much better than the Lady Morgue song. so let's see. Oh. I'm just gonna play this one part. Anyway, when I heard this song, I said, "Oh, it's a little bit like the song on Infinitesimum, but just not as good." That's what I got out of it. So yeah, cool song, but you know, not my favorite on the record. Probably, honestly, if I'm just gonna be honest, probably my least favorite on the record. The next one, Mark, is Fault. I'm gonna play that one.
Now I'm pouring out the worst of me. For everybody else to see that it's your fault.
was a clip from from Fall, and you know what, Mark? I just hit me. The little bass line where it walks up like that sounds very similar to, well, it's a disco bass line for sure, but it's like if you listen to like
It's a bass, really a disco song overall. Honestly, even the guitar is.
Yes, this little part right here. Let me see if I can.
Oh yeah,
That is very much like we've been listening to a lot of ABBA recently, and there's like Gimme Gimme Gimme, and Voulez-Vous has this similar very bass lines there. So yeah, Mark. So is this me or you? I can't remember. I think it was, this is me. So yeah, Mark, this is coming after the ballad. I thought it was a really cool song to place on the album because it immediately has a great pickup. It has a great disco groove, as we talked about, right? And for me, this is one I liked a lot. And I have a note here where it says guitar solo in the end. So let me see if I can get to towards the end of the song.
So I sang it. I just couldn't breathe, and it's my fault. It's my fault.
I love a little clean guitar.
Oh yeah.
This part is kind of moody. The little synth there. Anyway, I thought this song was a good one. You know, a little bit of a banger. What did you think about this one, Mark?
I thought this song was really good too. It was one of my favorites.
Okay.
Yeah, like the tick-a-doo, guitar was really catchy. There's also that little like jingly effect. Like I actually thought it was my phone at first. I was like, what the hell? It's like ding. It's like a chime almost.
Right.
Nice little effect in there. Yeah. That disco bass line that you brought up, now that I'll always hear that whenever I listen to it. It's got a nice little solo in the middle too. It's a good track, man. Very good track.
It's good. I really liked it. All right, Mark. The next one is Beyond the Moon. I'll play a clip, and you're going to be first on this one.
I tread the ground through street-lit mazes. I walk the soil of her oasis. The sun descends above the stream. Another night, another dream. Like Phoenix rose above the ashes, I must descend before the fall. Still snowmen succumbs to the spring, and that's the thing about it all.
All right, Mark. That was a clip from Beyond the Moon. What do you think about this one?
I like the start, the little like twangy guitar. It almost sounds like country western-esque a little bit. That was a nice little touch. Yeah, and then it kicks in and it's just a straightforward rocker, you know? It's good. Lyrics were cool. Yeah, I mean, it's not like the lyrics. Oh, I just said lyrics. Like the middle part's really cool. This one does have a solo.
Yeah, this one has a really good instrumental.
Yeah, really
section.
good solo if I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll play a clip real quick because that was on my notes when I'm going to talk about it, so I might as well play it.
Yeah, the solo is really good.
I must succumbs to
Yeah. It's good. Mark, any other words about this one?
There wasn't anything else I really like of note for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a rocker, nothing crazy. Good.
Okay. There's a lyric here in the chorus says, "Like a phoenix rose above the ashes, I must ascend before the fall." That's some of the lyrics in the chorus. And then it says, "Still snowmen succumb to the spring," which is kind of a funny line. Yeah, so lyrically, I thought it was a pretty interesting song because it kind of sounds hopeful, but at the same time, maybe realizing that things could go back to being bad. It's kind of a complex song that way. But yeah, for me, Mark, this is one of my favorites. When I wrote this on first listen, I said at the time I thought this was my favorite song on first listen.
Really?
Yeah, I really like this one, and it reminded me.
What is it? What is it that made you? If you like one of your favorites? Just curious.
I really like the chorus. I really like the chord progression. It's one that like I could just. It's very sing along, very kind of belt out loud. It gets you kind of hyped on the chorus, and I really like the mood of the chord progression, and that instrumental section. Reminds me a little bit of the instrumental section in this song, actually. Might as well just play it. So, if you have ghosts, so where is it? If you have, why would I put in if you have ghosts? Does the song not come right up? Because literally that's what the song is called. Do I have to put the band name too?
I guess so, yeah.
Unbelievable. Sorry, now I'm gonna have to edit this. What the if I put the name first, okay, their search functionality is garbage. Okay, and I put the ghost if you have ghosts, and the song doesn't come up. Jesus, boys or girls, whoever's working on this.
Hell of a search function, if I do say so myself.
All right, I'm gonna edit this back in.
I don't want this apart. Thanks to you have.
This part. This part right here. It's similar to that Beyond the Moon song. It's similar melody actually and guitar line, and I was like, oh, it kind of sounds like If You Have Ghosts. And I don't know why, but it hit me a little bit in the feels. I really like that melody, and it's kind of somber. So the song is like interesting because it is beyond the moon. I was saying it talks about kind of almost being aspirational, but at the same time, the music is a little bit somber melody. So it has a nice dichotomy between you don't really know what's going to happen kind of thing. So yeah, I thought it was a good one, Mark. I liked it a lot.
Cool.
The next one, Mark, is called Sycamore. Play a clip from that one.
I'm as one in unity. With you are two a rhyme. Together we sworn infinity. Sweet love gone sour with time. This sycamore is really killing me. The sycamore, sycamore, sycamore. Taken apart in tragic play. As we
All right, Mark, that was a clip from Sycamore. This one's on you. What did you think about this song?
This is literally just a ghost song, Troy.
Really?
I heard this as soon as this came on. I was like, this sounds like Ghost.
Okay.
Like the guitar, the bass, like his vocals, especially like the
vocals the most.
yeah, the vocals the most. Yeah, I'm just like This is like, I feel like he was like making this album and he listened to this song and he's like, huh. He's like, this is the direction I want to go in from now on. This is what I want our sound to be.
Okay.
Because to me, maybe I have the untrained Ghost ear, but
Sure.
it sounds like a Ghost song. Like it just sounds like like the formulaic Ghost song for me.
Okay.
I don't know, but maybe I'm just not well versed enough. But do you disagree? Do you not think it sounds like a Ghost song?
I hear elements of Ghost in there, but for me, actually, being Ghost one of my favorite bands, this is one of my least favorite songs on the record.
That's really funny.
Yeah, actually, if this one and the ballad are like my two least
I
favorite.
never said it was, Ghost quality. I just said it had the Ghost sound to it.
I can hear some of it, especially in the vocals. Yeah, because he's putting on the nasally voice,
Right.
which he does in Ghost a lot. So yeah, yeah. Sorry, go ahead, Mark. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I feel the same way. It's like if I want to listen to Ghost, I'll just go listen to Ghost. I don't really care about the song too much. So
Yeah. And so that's why for me, the other songs that don't sound as much like, like for me are highlights because it's a little more unique on the album.
right.
But yeah, it's a cool song. It's not a bad song. It's just, it's a cool song. I can listen to it. I've heard it multiple times. You know what I mean? But it's not like one of my favorites on the record, I would say. Well, that being said, Mark, let's talk about the next one, which is Son of May, which literally has a Ghost lyrical reference in the song itself, directly from Ghost. So, yes, let's see here. Not that it sounds like a Ghost song, but there's a lyric in there.
Underneath the growing endless slabs of clay, calculating to destroy another prey. The world is yours one day, son of me, son of me, son. Heir apparent to a seat among the wise, among the commas you are never to suffice. The world is your device, son of me, son of me, son. I wanna know, what do you see? What do you see when you're looking through me? Inherit this world and carry my eyes and my utter despise. In times of trouble and the end
This part.
is the face, go find your shelter in a secular haze.
So Secular Haze was the first single on Infinitesimum. So that's what it's referencing. Actually, there's a lot of Infinitesimum kind of crossover on this album. Actually, I'm hearing it a lot. So, yeah, Mark, I think this one is on me, maybe, I think. Yeah, Mark, so I'm going to look at my notes here for this one. Son of May, yeah. I said the instrumental part is great. I really like the verses. The chorus was strong. This was this is a song I really liked, and I really like. There's hand claps in the chorus, the last chorus too. I'm gonna see if I can find that. It's about.
Underneath the growing endless slabs of utter despise. I wanna know, what do you see? What do you see when you're looking through me? Inherit this world, but carry my eyes and my utter despise.
Yeah, Mark. For me, this was like a very good song on the record. Coming from Sycamore, which I didn't like as much, this was a nice kind of, okay, this song was really good after that one, and I really enjoyed it. Thought it was a cool song. What did you think about this one?
I liked it too. It has a excuse me.
No problem.
Has a very punk vibe.
Yes.
It reminds me a lot of like the Clash, like especially the bass on the song, like the do 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 do.
Right.
Yeah. Has a cool sound to it. Good chorus. I think this one has a good guitar solo, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
Maybe
I was trying to find it, but because I wrote down the instrumental section was really good. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Okay.
Rise the trace, son.
Here it is. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, totally agree. Yeah, that's great. Great guitar solo, yeah. All right, Mark. Anything else about this one?
No, it's good.
All right.
Good song.
The next one is going to be on you, Mark, which is Necropolis. So let's play a clip from this one. Mark, that was a clip from Necropolis. What do you think about this one?
I mean, this song's hilarious to me. Like, the song's called Necropolis, and the first two lines are, "This is Necropolis, a cesspool of syphilis." And it has like the most like upbeat, like jangly guitar in the beginning. Like,
Yeah,
it almost
Mark.
sounds like an REM song or something.
It does. It's hilarious. Yeah, it's hilarious.
That being said, though, it is a very good, catchy song. I enjoyed it. I like the variety on this album. There's a lot of different stuff going on. There's like post-punk, there's jangly, there's all different stuff going on, which I always appreciate as a big, prog guy. I love melding of different genres. So,
Yeah.
this song was really good too. I really enjoyed it. It's just very catchy and very easy to listen to. So I liked it. It was good.
For me, this is one of my favorites, actually. This is
Yeah.
up there.
Very good.
And this one, Mark, out of all the songs that you might say sound like Ghost, this one has a lot of Ghost sound in it. But I just happen to think this song is also really good. Especially his vocal performance. He's got that nasally, like, thing he does sometimes in Ghost when he's doing the real Papa attitude there.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
And then lyrically, too, actually. It's more along the lines of a Ghost song. In fact, Mark, there's a line on Infinitesimal line, actually, and a song you haven't heard yet for whenever we do that album review. But there's a song called "The Depths of Satan's Eyes" on that album, and there's a line that goes, "The swamp of feces that is the world flatulates a whirlwind storm in which you swirl." So it's saying like it's literally a shitstorm.
No truer words have ever been spoken.
Anyway, the opening to that Necropolis reminded me of that kind of lyric writing that he has on Infinitesimal. Kind of funny, but like bathroom humor, kind of goofy. But yeah,
Right.
so that was reminding me of that. But I had a note, Mark, to talk about the end of this song, so I just want to get to that real quick.
So get your dreams all living out of your head. This is the city of the living
Yeah, Mark. This song is very. I'm gonna play a clip. Very Monstrance Clock. I don't think you've ever heard this song, but I'm gonna play a clip from that.
To the sound of the monstrous clock.
And when it kicks in, you'll hear this similar chord progression. And then the end of that Necropolis song kind of sounds similar to the end of this song, a little bit. There we go. There's another song called Body and Blood, which reminded me a lot too.
His body of blood, sharing in common. His body of blood. His body of blood.
Anyway, Mark, remember when we were doing the death metal album review and I said there was a song called Eat from the Coffin or something like that?
Yeah,
This song, Body and Blood, is the ghost song I was talking about that has the same subject matter, but sounds totally different, actually. Yeah, so anyway. So, Mark, yeah, Necropolis was a highlight for me. I thought it was a really cool song. All right. That's one I'll go back to for sure on the album. So, next up, Mark, is two more songs left. This one is called Eraserhead. And I'll play a clip from that.
good movie.
Yeah, there you go.
We're here to the rescue of a friend. lost companion with a heart to mend. There's this girl with a non-compare. There's this girl, this castle of air. Live and learn to forget, they said. Live and learn, but erase her head.
All right, Mark, this was Eraserhead. Is it on me? Can't remember, but
I
it
don't
is.
remember.
I think it
so.
is. Yeah, for me, Mark, this was a cool song. What I got out of the lyrics was it actually is like a friend talking to a friend, and he's kind of saying like, "Look, try to forget about this girl." Because I think I'm not going to say this is a concept album, but there is a theme throughout the whole album where it starts off with that room 611, and it goes, and now you're talking about like, he's talking about heartbreak. He's talking about different, multiple songs about seeming about this girl and struggling with that. And now it's like his friend kind of consoling him. That's what it seems like to me. For me, it's not one of my favorite songs on the record, but it is a cool little song. It's a cool song. I liked it, but it's not one that I repeated a bunch of times like some of the other ones. So what about you, Mark?
I'm in the same boat. I think
Yeah.
the song title is more like catchy than the song personally because
Okay.
I don't know what I was expecting, but when I see Eraserhead as the track name, I'm just kind of like, this
Right.
better be good because it's a cool track name. This song isn't bad.
Yeah.
It's nothing really caught my ears on this song. And honestly sounds like another like REM-esque song, honestly, just not as good.
Okay.
That's just kind of what I got from it. Yeah, nothing crazy.
All right. Yeah, Mark. So let's talk about the last one, which is going to be on you, which is Until You're Mine. I'm going to play a clip from that.
Don't stop looking at me, 'cause I like what I see. Staring with eyes through the darkest of skies at me. You are beautifully like someone on the screen, bearing your fruit in the leather suit. Quite unseen. Whoa. My long lost concubine, but you're not mine. So what do you say?
All right, Mark. So what do you think about this one?
This song was really good, actually. I like this one.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Good album closer, good
Mhm.
rocker. Like that the driving like bass and guitar is really good. The boo dee doo dee doo dee doo dee doo dee doo doo. It's like kind of hypnotic.
Yes.
I did really like this song too, and I think it has a really good solo in the middle. I mean, there's a lot of good like solid like melodic solos on this album. Like you said, nothing flashy, but
Hmm.
still good nonetheless. Yeah, this is a good one. This is a very upper tier song for me. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, same for me. This was a highlight for me on the album, and I want to play the ending real quick. Yeah, I thought it was a great ending to the album. For me, I'm glad they made this the closer. This is an upper tier song on the album for me. I've listened to this one a bunch of times too. So, nice short album, 37 minutes, 12 songs. Songs are very short. So it's a little bit, if you just want to check an album out and right around, 37 minutes. It's easy to listen to a couple times, obviously within an hour, especially if you've listened to the ones you like the most on repeat. So, yeah, Mark, for me, again, a song I really liked. I thought it was really strong. Kind of ends on, lyrically, it's a little bit more upbeat, a little bit more positive, but that ending has a little bit of, in the Tobias fashion, happy, but also a little sad at the same time. So you don't really fully know what the intention behind the music is there. But so yeah, I thought it was a really good one. And Mark, before we close it out, I'm going to play a clip from a chorus for you from this tune, because I want people to check this song out too, is what I'm saying, but we don't have to do the whole song. So there's a song called Love is a Fire, which is on the EP for The Killing Floor, which came out 2 years before this album, by the way. And yeah, let's check that out.
Love is a fire, and it's burning up my soul. Listen, I am selling my soul to the devil in you. So give me the strength and I'll push it through. So open the door and take me where I've never been before. Love is a fire, and it rages out of control. Love is a fire, and it's burning up my soul.
This song is good. If this song is on the album, it's one of my favorites on the album, to be honest with you. So this song is very good. So check out Love is a Fire, even if if you check out this album, check out this EP too, because there's 2 songs that are on this EP that aren't on the album, which is Radioactive Man and Love is a Fire. All right. So all right, Mark. Well, overall, what'd you think about the album?
Good.
Yeah.
Very easy to listen to. Like, nice change of pace. As an alt rock fan, I enjoyed it. I like Tobias's ventures into somewhat uncharted territories for him. Even if this is Proto Ghost, this is not what I associate him with, really.
Sure,
So,
sure.
but yeah, it's like very, very random album that I never even knew existed. But having you around, you have all the Tobias adjacent stuff down.
Oh yeah, and what's funny is you're listening to Proto Ghost without even heard all the Ghost records. There's one that you haven't heard, which is the one I keep referencing actually, because this album, to me, when he made the second Ghost album, I think he took a lot of influence from this Subvision stuff, to be honest with you. So the Mark, gonna leave you with this, buddy. There's one more in the future we can do. One more Proto Ghost album. And I've saved this one for last because I think you might like it the most, actually. And I'm going to play the first 20 seconds of a song from this. You ready? Okay. So that's a teaser from Magna Carta Cartel, the last Proto Ghost album we can do at some point. So are also Ghost members to this. I think it's the same guys who were in Subvision were in this band too, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, Mark, this album is a little I've heard this one time fully through, and I've heard some of them a lot, and it's like a very moody kind of atmospheric album. So I thought, you know what, that might be right up Mark's alley. So anyway, so Mark, well, thanks for doing this one. Appreciate it. If you're still watching after almost an hour of a Proto Ghost album review, you're probably the exact type of person we're looking for. You know why? You're probably pretty cool. And we're looking for cool people like you to join our free community Discord. You know, we have a big music club, and it's driven by Discord and our YouTube channel, all free. Come in there. There's a Ghost channel, but there's other genres, bands, decades, styles of music, everything you want. You can come in there and share your music with people and vice versa, and we kind of learn from each other and find cool stuff. So if you want that, that's going to be in the pinned comment on this video. If you like this episode, feel free to give us a like, leave us a comment, and if you think we've earned it, if you want to hear more content like this and variety content, consider giving us a subscription. It would really help. Well, Mark, until next time.
Peace, y'all.
See you later.